A day off.
Al Bellini works for an import-export company in Los Angeles. One morning last summer, Al called his office at 9 o'clock. His boss, Ralph Vasquez, answered the phone.
Hello, Ralph Vasquez.
Hello, Ralph. This is Al Bellini.
Oh, hi, Al. What's up?
I don't think I can come to work today, Ralph.
Oh, what's the problem?
I've got a very bad sore throat.
Yes, you sound sick.
Yes. I'll stay in bed today, but I'll be able to come tomorrow.
That's all right, Al. Stay in bed until you feel well enough to come to work.
Thank you, Ralph. Goodbye.
Bye, Al.
Ralph liked Al a lot. At 12:30, he got into his car, drove to a store, and bought some fruit for him. He went to Al's apartment and rang the doorbell. Al's wife, Stella, answered the door.
Oh, Ralph. Hello. Come in. How are you?
Fine, thanks, Stella. I've come to see Al. How is he?
He doesn't look very well. I wanted him to see the doctor.
I'll go in and see him. Hi, Al.
Oh, hi. Hi, Ralph. Have a seat.
I've brought some fruit for you, Al.
Thanks a lot, Ralph.
Well, I was in the neighborhood anyway. How's your throat?
It seems a little better. I'll be okay tomorrow.
Good, good. Take care. Goodbye, Al.
Bye, Ralph. Thanks for coming by.
At 3 o'clock, Ralph locked his office door and turned on his portable TV. He wanted to watch an important baseball game. It was the Atlanta Braves versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Both teams were playing well, but neither team could score. The crowd was cheering and booing. It was very exciting. Then at 3:20, Sam Zapata of the Dodgers hit a home run. Ralph jumped out of his chair. He was very excited. He was smiling happily when suddenly the cameraman focused on the crowd. Ralph's smile disappeared, and he looked very upset. Al Bellini's face, in close-up, was there on the screen. He didn't look sick, and he didn't sound sick. He was smiling happily and cheering wildly.
Applying for a job.
How do you do? It's Paula Chandler, isn't it?
Yes. How do you do?
Have a seat. I'm Art Miranda, and I have your application form here. I just want to check the information.
Fine. Sure.
You're applying for the position of export sales representative, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
You aren't from Connecticut, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm from Massachusetts.
You got a bachelor's degree in business administration at college, didn't you?
Yes, that's right.
But you didn't get a master's degree, did you?
No, I didn't.
And you have worked in international sales, haven't you?
Yes, I have. I've been a sales representative in Mexico and Central America.
But you haven't worked in Brazil, have you?
No, I haven't, but I'd like to.
You can speak Spanish, can't you?
Yes, I can.
But you can't speak Portuguese, can you?
No, I can't, but I'd like to learn Portuguese.
Come in. Have a seat. It's Paul Lanier, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Well, I've looked over your application. Can I just check the information?
Yes, of course.
You're applying for a secretarial job.
Yes, a bilingual secretarial job.
You aren't from Bridgeport.
No, I'm from Fairfield.
And you went to school in Fairfield.
That's correct. Fairfield High.
But you didn't go to college.
No, I didn't.
You can speak French well.
Yes, my parents are French-Canadian.
But you can't speak German.
No, I can't. But I can speak Spanish.
You've been a secretary for 2 years.
Yes.
But you haven't stayed in one job for much time.
No, I haven't. I've worked in some awful places.
Disasters.
Good evening. Our program tonight is about disasters. This year there have been fires, earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions. All our guests tonight have survived disasters.
Hello, I'm Susan Fisher-Diaz. I live in Chicago. I was working in my office on the 28th floor of a skyscraper. I was dictating some letters to my secretary when the fire alarm rang. I rushed out to the elevator, but it wasn't working. The stairs were full of thick smoke. We couldn't go down, so we had to go up to the roof. When we got there, some people were waiting calmly. Others were shouting and screaming wildly. A helicopter managed to land on the roof and rescued 6 of us before the roof collapsed.
My name's Linda Reed. I was on vacation at the Med Club on Patapita, a small island in the South Pacific. I was taking a nap when the volcano erupted. The noise woke me up. I looked out of the window. Everybody was running toward the harbor. I threw on my robe and ran to the harbor too. I managed to get on a cruise ship. It was leaving when the lava hit town.
Hi, my name's Richard Ching. My wife and I were staying with friends in Santa Librada near Los Angeles. We were having dinner when the earthquake began. Everything shook. All the plates and food fell on the floor. We were picking everything up when the ceiling fell in. Fortunately, we were under the table and survived. We had to wait for hours before help arrived.
Traveling by air. 1.
Global Airways announces the departure of the 11 o'clock flight GL 189 to Houston. This flight is now boarding at Gate 4.
2.
British Airways announces the departure of the 11:30 Concorde service BA 001 to London. Would passengers for this flight go immediately to Gate 16?
3.
Would passengers for the 1125 Aeromexico Flight 149 to Mexico City please go immediately to Gate 13, where this flight is now boarding?
4.
This is the last call for Japan Airlines 1045 Flight 215 to Tokyo. This flight is now closing at Gate 30.
Do I check in here for Global Flight 179 to Caracas?
Do you already have your ticket?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. May I see your passport?
There you go.
Can you put your luggage up here, please?
Sure.
Just one case?
Yes, that's all.
Did you pack the case yourself?
Yes, I did.
And you haven't left it anywhere, have you?
No, it's been with me all the time.
Are there any electrical items in the case?
No, there aren't.
Okay, that's fine. Do you have a seating preference?
Yes, I do. I'd like a window seat, please.
Fine. Seat 12A. Here's your ticket and your boarding pass.
Thank you.
The flight leaves from Gate 4 in the South Terminal. Please report to the gate by 10:30. Enjoy your flight.
Excuse me, ma'am. May I see the contents of your pockets?
Of course.
Thank you. Put everything in this container. Now, please go back and come through the detector again.
Sure. Oh, wait, it's my metal comb. Here it is.
That's fine. Put it with your other things. Now, come through again.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. I'd like to welcome you all aboard Global's Flight 179 to Caracas. We're now flying at an altitude of 33,000 feet, and our speed is approximately 500 miles per hour. We'll land in Caracas in 3.5 hours at 1:20 local time. The temperature in Caracas is a sunny 87 degrees Fahrenheit, about 31 degrees Celsius. In a few minutes, you'll be able to see the Gulf of Mexico on our left. Our flight attendants will serve lunch in a few minutes. enjoy your flight, and thank you for choosing Global.
I've cut myself.
Ow! This knife's sharp. I've cut myself.
Let me see. Oh, you haven't cut yourself badly. It's just a scratch.
But it's bleeding.
It's not bleeding much. I'll get a Band-Aid.
Did you see the play on Channel 13 last night?
No, I didn't. What was it?
Romeo and Juliet. I cried.
You cried? Why?
Well, it was very sad. At the end, Romeo killed himself, and then Juliet killed herself.
It sounds dumb to me. Why did they kill themselves?
For love.
Oh, they were dumb, weren't they?
My guests tonight are the rock stars MC Malone and TNT Cats.
Hi, Sid. We're happy to be here.
You both play the guitar and sing very well. How did you learn?
Well, we just bought some guitars, and we taught ourselves.
You taught yourselves. Terrific.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's all right, Yolanda.
Yesterday was my first wedding anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thanks. We went to that new restaurant on Bank Street.
Did you enjoy yourselves?
Oh, yes. We had a very good time.
Have you seen my new microwave oven?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's fabulous. It has an automatic timer. It can turn itself on and off, and it cleans itself.
Choosing a pet.
Hello, how are you today? Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a pet for my son. Can you suggest anything?
What kind of pet does he want? A traditional pet? A cat or a dog? Or something unusual?
Well, he'd like a snake or an alligator, but he isn't going to get one.
We have a nice dog right now, a Rottweiler.
A Rottweiler? Oh, no. I've heard about them on the news. They're very big and mean.
Oh, no, ma'am. They aren't as mean as some dogs.
Really?
Yes, really. Last week we had a small dog here. It was only as big as your purse, but it was as mean as the devil. It bit me 3 times.
Let's forget dogs, then.
What about a cat?
A cat. They aren't as friendly as dogs, are they?
No, but they don't eat as much as dogs either, and they're very clean. Or what about a bird, a parrot or a parakeet? We have both.
Which do you recommend?
Well, parakeets aren't as easy to train, and they never speak as well as parrots.
Yes, but parakeets don't need as much space as parrots, do they?
That's true. Parakeets are very popular because they're so easy to keep.
Yes, but they're a little noisy, aren't they? I want a quiet pet.
A quiet pet? Well, what about a goldfish? There's nothing as quiet as a goldfish.